And I'm your host, Thomas. And we right back at 'em, family. We got my girl Kendra G. As always, family, I ain't seen much of it, maybe 15, 25 seconds of it. Look, she on the same planet with us. She looking for herself a man. Let's see if we can help her out, fellas.
I can't hear you, baby.
Shit. Yeah, I'm ready.
Have you been here before?
I haven't.
You haven't? Is your name Alexis?
Yes,
Okay. Where you calling me from, boo?
I'm calling for Florida.
Florida. How old are you?
I'm 27.
27. And what do you do for a living?
I work for a call center, customer service.
Call center. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Virgo.
Virgo. Do you have any kids?
Yes, I have two.
2 kids. How old are your 2 kids?
14 and 4.
And 4. Both by the same man?
No.
Why are you not with the 4-year-old dad?
After I got pregnant, he went through a hard time, and he just showed me some characteristics that made me questionable about everything. Basically, he just didn't put me in his thought process, I guess.
He didn't put you in his thought process.
Right.
Okay. So that was not good for you. So Alexis, call center, Florida, 27, Virgo, mine are 2 kids, by 2 men, never married, correct?
Correct.
All right. What kind of man you looking for now, honey?
I'm looking.
First thoughts, nice looking woman. Real nice looking woman, man. 27, 2 kids, a 14-year-old. That means she had a baby at 13. 13, 14 years old. She don't, I don't know, fellas. I mean, she seems soft. She don't seem hard. She seem inviting. But, it's just some things she'll know for me. But I know I don't speak for all the brothers. Let's just listen, fellas.
For a man that is authentic, a man with manners, respectful, a man who has integrity, character, respectful.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
A man who is arrogant with their knowledge, I guess. A man who will make you feel, I guess, I don't want to say dumb, but basically dumb. I don't like that. And I don't like an impatient man. A man who's rushing to do everything, rushing to connect, I guess.
Okay. Should he look a certain way?
I wouldn't say he would need to look a certain way, but I do like Black men, African American men.
Okay.
No, sorry.
Say again?
I said no African man.
No African men. Okay, no African men. Should he make a certain amount of money?
I actually thought about this question a lot because I watch your show, but I dealt with men who I necessarily put finances on the back burner for because they had some of those characteristics where they had character, respectful, and things like that. So I don't necessarily.
The character was that cute. All right, that's when she had put the finances on the back burner. If he cute enough, she had destroyed the rest of the list, like all of them. All right, listen, fella, she 27 years old. She don't know much. All right, and she don't have no guidance. All right, listen, you know who raised her? These women who didn't have time for her. And she don't talk to men. She don't talk to men. See, them older women, they scared these young ladies. Got them believing that, men dangerous and we crazy and we don't mean them no good. But, that's they full of it. That's the men they get. The men, they get like that. All right, because it ain't our fault that they the only kind of men you could get. All right, listen, fellas, I know you listening to her and you see how she jacked her life up. Fellas, it ain't all her fault, but it is her responsibility.
Necessarily have a number for that, because I am able to. I don't think compromise is the right word.
Fair use, family, fair use.
I am able to be with a man who necessarily doesn't have like everything set in stone versus a man who is stable.
The man is stable. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Ooh, child, I forgot my next question. Oh, time for the Kendra Cam.
Okay.
So money ultimately doesn't matter to you.
It doesn't necessarily. I want to say it doesn't matter because we do live in like a money-driven society. Because it is important to be able to live comfortably and to be able to sustain. But I wouldn't say it is the main priority. It's not number one, but it is still important.
Okay. Okay. All right, that's good. Okay. All right. We see you. Look, you're in good shape.
Thank you.
Girl, what did you go and do? Nice looking young lady, man. Nice looking young lady. All right, and she still can get herself something. She can still get her teeth in something, right? But that joker don't look like that superstar she got in her mind. That dude ain't gonna take this. He gonna come and play with her like been going on. All right, she looking for that cute dude, bro. All right, and the only kind of superstars taking this is the kind that's coming to play with her, but she don't know this, and that's not what women tell her, and she don't talk to men.
All right. When was your last relationship?
November of 2023.
November of 2023. Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
November of 2023.
Okay. 3 flaws you have to work on.
I would say that I have a wall up. I'm not very vulnerable to men, just because men just I feel like they need to show me they need to make me feel comfortable enough to make me feel vulnerable. So at first it would make it seem like I'm not interested or nonchalant or just don't want to be with you, but it's not that. It's just I have a hard time being vulnerable. And I expect a man to, I guess, chase me, which is kind of weird to say. I expect a man to chase me, and last thing I would probably say.
Baby girl, you see how all that stuff working out for you? Got your ass on the Kendra G show. All right? Let me explain something to you. That means men don't care to chase you. Men don't care to chase women who got 2 kids unless he just chasing some tail. And you know, once he get what he looking for, he gonna scram like it been going. You got a situation that's not ideal for most men. And until you accept that, you ain't gonna never accept where you are. Baby girl, you gotta get a man who clearly know he ain't gonna do better than you. Because a man who think he can do better than you not gonna stop at this. And even some men who will want to stop at this, they just can't. It's too much. You bring in 3 people to violate some man's space. That's heavy on a man's pockets when he working his ass off for his money. All right, it's a man who would do it. It's a man who would do it, young lady. But he don't look nothing like that superstar you got in your mind. You gotta go talk to some men. You gotta go talk to some men, because you slipping into, girl, you're gonna be spinning in infinity. You're gonna be spinning in infinity. All right? It's going to be another ending story of you just going from man to man. All right. And you're going to end up with another baby dad. I promise you. You got to go talk to some men, baby girl. Don't keep talking to these women.
Is that I am mhm.
Listen, baby girl, some man who ain't trying to smash. Some man who ain't got a dog in the fight. All right? Some man who gonna be honest with you. You ain't gonna like it. I'm gonna tell you right now, you ain't gonna like it. But it beat the fact that the stuff that these ladies telling you ain't goddamn it happening. You on the Kendra G show. I can prove it. Your ass right here.
I can't think of a third one. I would say I can't think of a third one right now. Oh my
You only
god.
have 2 flaws.
No, I have more definitely, but I being on the internet right now is just freaking me out. I can't think of anything. Look, I'll tell the man the third flaw when he messaged me.
Let's tell him the third flaw. I got a question for you. Let's read this one. Dark Bubble said, if she doesn't want to answer, I understand. But how has having a child so young affected her as an adult? Did she miss out on being a teenager developing into an adult? So you have a 14-year-old. So I guess you had your child at what, 13? Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess the question is, how did that affect you as in becoming an adult?
You see, fellas, she was a fast girl, and we see them all the time. All right, she was a fast girl. I hope you don't think she changed. All right, listen, she gotta get under some leadership, cause women they just gonna keep pointing her to that cute dude, cause she a fine chick. He gonna come and play with her, but you know he ain't gonna be serious about this. He ain't gonna wrap his head around this. That dude she looking for, no, he ain't gotta take this.
I honestly I don't recommend this, but me personally, it made me a better woman. I was able to sit back and actually think about what happened in my childhood to cause this to happen. I understand like my parents' part into it, like they wasn't necessarily as focused on me, which is I'm not trying to diss my parents at all, but they was going through their own things at the time. So sometimes you get pushed to the back burner, which is I wouldn't say it like that, but you
Not having no time for it. They going through what they going through, and both of them trying to live their lives. You see where I'm coming from? And in the meantime, she doing whatever she want to do. She raising herself. All right, don't nobody got time for her. So she doing her thing. And at 13 years old, she got a baby.
get pushed to the back burner because they're trying to focus on themselves. But me, I just think it helped me to understand what necessarily was causing me to be the way I was, what made me, fall into peer pressure and just want to follow the crowd and things like that. So that caused me to just want to do a whole 180 and just be my own individual.
Okay. This one's a compliment to you. LII says she looks good for 2 children.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
What kind of crap? She look good for 2 children. She 27 years old. She fine. All right, can you imagine what that'd be with none? Baby girl, I'm upset for you because I know what you're facing and I know you've been lied to and they just keep telling you it don't matter while men keep showing you it does.
I would say because I do take pride in my own individuality. I am authentic, my own self. I have my own way of thinking. I'm not too corrupted by social media. And I just, at the end of the day, I just want to feel protected and loved and secure. And any man that provides that, I will 100% give that back.
Okay.